Picture this: dust still hanging in the air, weapons scattered, bodies quiet. The war has finally ended in the Ramayana. Ravana lies defeated. Rama stands victorious. Everyone expects drums, cheers, maybe a heroic speech. Instead, Rama turns to Lakshmana and says something that feels almost awkward. Go sit beside Ravana. Listen to him. Learn whatever you can. Wisdom doesn't disappear just because someone stood on the wrong side. Read that again. Learn from Ravana. Not praise him, not forgive him publicly. Learn from him. Now hold that thought. This is the same Ravana who abducted Sita, the same Ravana who burned cities, shattered families, and dragged an entire kingdom into chaos. By any ordinary definition, he is the bad guy, the villain, the monster. And yet Rama still tells his brother to treat him like a teacher. Strange, right? Let's be honest. If Ravana were the Hindu equivalent of Satan, this moment would make zero sense. Would any divine hero ask someone to learn from the devil? No chance. That one quiet scene tells you something enormous about Hindu Dharma. There is no eternal devil. There is only consciousness at different stages of maturity. And once you really absorb that, life starts looking different. Let me pull this closer to home. Have you ever snapped at someone and immediately thought, why did I say that? Ever felt jealousy creep in for no good reason? Ever made a choice at 2 a.m. that looked brilliant at the time and ridiculous the next morning? Yeah, same. When those moments happen, does it feel like a demon jumped into your body? Or does it feel more like something old and raw rose up inside you? Fear, insecurity, anger, some dusty memory you thought you'd already dealt with. That's where Hindu Dharma places evil. Not out there, in here. Most religions draw a straight line. God on one side, devil on the other. Humanity caught in the middle like a tug-of-war rope. Hindu Dharma shrugs and says, nah, life isn't a cosmic boxing match. It's a slow walk from unconsciousness toward awareness. You're not a sinner wrestling Satan. You're a developing mind, learning, sometimes painfully, how to see clearly. So the obvious question pops up. If there's no devil, what explains cruelty, abuse, greed, war, corruption? The news headlines alone could give anyone existential heartburn. People suffer every day. So what's the explanation? Here's the uncomfortable part. Hindu philosophy starts with an assumption that feels almost too simple. Humans aren't evil by design. They're ignorant by condition. The word is avidya, ignorance, not sin, not possession, ignorance of who we really are. When awareness drops, fear takes the driver's seat. When fear drives, ego jumps in as the co-pilot. And when ego runs the show, people hurt others just to feel safe. That's the sequence, not devil, disconnection. Which is annoying, frankly, because now you can't blame some external dark force. You have to look in the mirror. Nobody likes that part. This is why Hindu stories feel psychologically rich instead of morally flat. Take Ravana again. He wasn't foolish. He was deeply learned, a scholar, a yogi, a man of immense discipline. His downfall didn't come from some black magical essence. It came from ego. Power made him deaf, desire made him careless, pride quietly locked his heart from the inside. He's not Satan, he's a mirror. Then there's the Mahabharata. Pandavas, Kauravas, same family, same teachers, same royal upbringing, same bloodline. And yet they end up tearing each other apart. If Hindu Dharma believed in a devil, the Kauravas would be stamped demonic, and that would be the end of it. But instead, the story tracks something far more familiar. How comparison slowly becomes bitterness, how jealousy hardens into resentment, how entitlement turns into cruelty, how old insecurities left unattended grow teeth. Duryodhana isn't possessed by Satan, he's drowning in his own wounded ego. And here's the part that stings a little. Under enough pressure, with enough unresolved hurt, any one of us could become Duryodhana. That's why the story still lands. It's not mythology, it's human behavior with better costumes. Right in the middle of this battlefield stands Krishna delivering the Bhagavad Gita. Notice what he doesn't talk about. No devil, no cosmic enemy. Instead, he talks about the mind, desire, fear, attachment, balance. In today's language, Krishna is teaching emotional intelligence, self-regulation, inner clarity. Basically, therapy minus the couch. Again, no devil, just inner confusion. Which brings us to the real structure of Hindu thinking. The conflict isn't between good people and bad people. It's between awareness and ego, between clarity and conditioning, between consciousness and habit. The so-called demons represent raw, unfinished states of mind: anger, greed, fear, power addiction, psychological weather, not supernatural monsters. So why remove the devil from the picture? Because responsibility moves inward. If there's a devil, you can say something evil attacked me. If there isn't, you have to admit something unconscious rose up inside me. Huge difference. One breeds fear, the other invites self-awareness. That's why Hindu spirituality leans toward meditation, yoga, self-study, discipline and reflection. Not exorcism, not holy wars, inner work. And when you really accept there's no devil, something surprisingly hopeful happens. No one is permanently broken. No soul is eternally condemned. Even Ravana finds liberation. Even the so-called demons dissolve back into consciousness. Because ignorance can fade, awareness can grow. That's a big deal. Of course, this path isn't easy, not even close. It's much simpler to blame Satan than to unpack childhood wounds. Much easier to curse evil than to notice your own patterns. Pointing fingers feels lighter than sitting quietly with uncomfortable emotions. Hindu Dharma doesn't offer shortcuts. It asks for maturity. It asks you to take ownership of your inner world. You can't outsource your darkness. You have to understand it. Modern psychology eventually caught up to this. Carl Jung called it the shadow. Hindu Dharma was already there. The asuras aren't outside you. They're the parts you avoid. Unhealed pain, suppressed anger, unmet needs, ignored fears. When you deny them, they run your life from backstage. When you observe them, they soften. That's integration, not suppression, not destruction, integration. So when Hindu Dharma says there is no devil, it isn't pretending suffering doesn't exist, it's explaining it differently. Pain comes from unconscious patterns. Healing comes from awareness. Avatars don't arrive to fight Satan, they arrive to remind humanity of itself, to restore balance, to realign dharma, to show what awakened living looks like in real time. Rama models dignity, Krishna models wisdom. They don't attack darkness, they illuminate it. Now, let me speak directly to you. When you feel stuck, when relationships replay the same old scenes, when anxiety keeps knocking, when habits refuse to loosen their grip, There is no devil sabotaging your destiny. There are unconscious programs running quietly inside you. And honestly, that's good news. Programs can be rewritten, patterns can be healed, awareness can be trained. You're not fighting a supernatural enemy, you're meeting unfinished parts of yourself. That changes the whole game. Hindu Dharma doesn't divide people into saints and sinners. It sees aware people and unaware people, and awareness can be learned. So yes, there is no devil in Hindu Dharma because this tradition trusts consciousness more than fear. It knows ignorance is temporary. It believes awakening is possible for everyone. And it gently nudges you to stop hunting demons outside and start understanding the universe within. If any of this stirred something, sit with it for a moment. Notice how life feels when you swap evil for unawareness. And maybe next time you struggle, instead of fighting yourself, you'll try understanding yourself. That's usually where real spirituality begins, quietly, unflashy, human.
If these videos make you pause, if they make you think, if even one idea here touches something inside you, then please consider subscribing. I'm not a big channel. There's no algorithm magic working in my favor. Every video you see here is created with intention, reflection, and a genuine wish to help people understand themselves and the world a little better. Your subscription is not just a click. It tells YouTube that this kind of content matters. It tells me that this work is reaching real hearts, and it gives this small channel the strength to grow. I don't promise entertainment. I promise depth. I promise honesty. I promise conversations that stay with you long after the screen goes dark. So, if you believe in conscious thinking, emotional healing, and inner evolution, subscribe. Let's grow together, one mind, one heart, one step at a time. Thank you for being here.